What is your name?
My wife's name is Marie. Don't do that. Get your hands off and behave to threaten anyone I'm just trying. Come here! I'm still! Check out one. Now, bleed in!
You have 5 seconds to get out of here.
I didn't touch the boy.
The movie begins in 1864, where we see a family who has just arrived in America from Denmark, and the head of the family is John with his wife Marie and his son Kristian. John is also traveling with his brother Peter, and it is their first time in America, so they get a small house to stay in.
Kristian, det er din far.
Goddag.
Velkommen, Marie.
Tak. Skal du ikke med os?
Peter kan godt lide at overnatte ind i byen en gang imellem.
Where are you going?
My wife doesn't speak the language.
Before the carriage starts moving, 2 men arrive. They tell the couple that they do not belong there and ask them to let them sit inside. And after some argument, the couple leaves and the 2 men take their seats, and their names are Paul and Lester. John's family does not know that these men are dangerous criminals recently released from jail. So at first, Paul and Lester talk politely and nicely.
Templeton. Someone got in.
You ain't got a hell of a lot to say, do you? She's mute. What is your name?
My wife's name is Marie.
It's not so easy for anyone to be without a woman for such a long time. There is always a solution.
Don't do that.
You threatening me.
I'm not trying to threaten anyone. I'm just trying.
Come here! I'm still!
Marie, is a mule. Take the ball. Now, bleed in!
You have 5 seconds to get out of here.
As the sun rises, Peter arrives, and when he sees the bodies, tears fill his eyes, but he doesn't cry, and instead, he hugs John because he knows this is the hardest day of his life. Meanwhile, we see a gang leader named Henry Delarue, who is the most dangerous man in the area, and Paul was his brother.
Make sure he doesn't stink of booze when the princess sees him. Did you catch the killer?
It ain't nobody from around here.
I need to know who killed my brother. I will give you 2 hours to find the man that did this. I want that man alive. You have until noon to find the man that did this, or you bring me 2 of your people. You choose 2, Mayor Keene.
And after hearing this, everyone becomes terrified. Time starts passing, and soon the 2 hours are over, but nothing happens. So the village mayor brings 2 people to Henry, and one of them is an old woman who believes her life could end at any moment, so she is ready to sacrifice herself to save the village. The second person is a disabled young man.
Please don't. Please. Please. I'm innocent. Please don't.
May God have mercy on your evil soul.
Everybody, stay calm.
That man's death, that's on you 2. Seems to me you're gonna need more protection with the killer around. $160 due at the end of the month, every month. I will find the man that killed Paul. I will take care of you now.
John and Peter arrive in the same village where Henry had come earlier. They want to sell most of their belongings so that they can leave the village, and when Peter goes to sell their things, the shopkeeper starts talking to him. And during the conversation, the shopkeeper realizes that John and Peter are skilled shooters. The shopkeeper thinks that Henry may attack the village soon, and if John and Peter stay, they could help defend the village. But when Peter understands this, he tells the man that the villagers should not start a fight because they already know that they cannot win such a war. 6 years ago, John had bought some land here for $140, and now he wants to sell it, but the mayor says he can only pay $150, which shocks John.
Who knows? If they find the man who killed Delarue's brother, tempers may calm and prices may rise.
I'll take the 150.
Where will you go?
We'll try and find a place further west.
You'll need to keep that money somewhere safe. There's a lot of hungry people out there.
Henry is seen coming to make a deal with Madeleine. There are many crude oil spots around the village, and Henry plans to take control of them gradually, as his plan is that when the government arrives, he can blackmail them using these lands. Meanwhile, we see John, who has been tied up by the village chief, and after a while, some people capture Peter as well, and tie him up in the next room. The village chief, whose name is Malik, talks to John, and John tries to explain that his brother has nothing to do with all this, and asks Malik to let him go. But Malik replies that John should not have eliminated Paul because Malik had already informed Henry. He warns John that Henry's men could arrive at any time and take him away, and Malik then explains that Henry was not always this dangerous, as he once had humanity in his heart, but in his greed for the crude oil lands, he eliminated many Indian tribes, and since then, Henry has gone mad, and now he is capable of doing anything.
Sometimes you gotta sacrifice a single sheep to save the rest. I'm just a shepherd guarding his flock.
The worthless son of a bitch that killed your beloved husband.
Your beloved husband killed my 10-year-old son.
We will soon find out what you're made of, soldier.
You're late. I'll be with you in a moment, Henry. Can I have his boots?
Go ahead.
You give him water if he asks for it.
Sorry to turn my back on you, but the view is better from here. I mean, you were ugly before I knocked out your teeth. Hope you have a woman that loves you. Of course, you ain't gonna find one with that face.
Shut up!
I actually did you a favor. Now you don't just sound like a sick mule. You look like one, too.
We see Henry with Madeleine acting forcefully, and he tells her that he has always desired her and wanted to be with her, but she never gave him an answer. John is devastated because now the only family he has left is gone, and he feels completely alone. Henry reaches his house and sees that his safe has been emptied, and he realizes that Madeleine has betrayed him and escaped with all the money. Madeleine is now on a train waiting for it to depart quickly, and as the train starts moving, she feels relieved, but Henry's men chase the train trying to catch her. But Madeleine pulls out her gun, ready to fight them off and protect all the money she has stolen. John arrives near a house, and a woman from the house notices him and points a gun at him, but John does not react, and instead, he starts drinking water, showing that he is too weak and means no harm.
I left you some bread and boiled water.
Thank you.
You want to come with us?
I'll be fine.
God damn it. Once you've all had your way with her, cut her throat.
I kept them nice and clean. Look, you want your money? Huh?
Get the lid off that coffin.
I'm an undertaker. I'm a businessman. Oh! I try to help people. No, please, John, no!
Knowing he will face Henry soon, John needs weapons, so he goes to a shop where a young man is working, the same boy who had spoken to Peter earlier, and the boy agrees to help John, so John collects the weapons and prepares to fight. The next day at Henry's house, we see a horse passing in front, carrying the coffin behind it, and when Henry's men open the coffin, they find the mayor's body inside.
Horns on fire!
I underestimated you, soldier. You may have killed all my men, but you sure as hell did.
You know, we've been hoping, praying for someone like you to come along, save us from our misery. And that's what you did. Only good souls left now. I thought you got them all.
She's coming with me.
May the Lord have mercy on both your souls.
John then takes Madeleine away safely, and they move far away from the town. I hope you guys enjoyed the recap, and if you did, then be sure to check out other awesome movies and series on the channel. And as always, thank you very much for watching.